day 2. This gorgeous lady over here. Whoa. Okay. So we are headed to day 2 of CurvyCon. Sorry, these doors.
You vlog in the most tight faces.
I know, sorry. It was bad timing, but I need to get it out of the way. Anyway, so we are headed to the venue and see you guys there. Girl, work. 1, 2, 3, go. Hey, choreographed. Make it better. 1, 2, 3, go. Hey, work the shoulder. Walking around trying to like groove here. But everybody's so beautiful, it's distracting. And the music too, you know?
Can you hear my heartbeat calling? Can you feel the love we're falling? Just take my hand and take me home tonight. Throwing caution to the wind, I'll take a chance and let you in. Just take my hand and take me home tonight.
Machine back there, so I'm like, okay, it has to be like customizable thing. We about to see. Ooh. Okay, so basically what that was is you just like give them 1 or 2 initials and then you get a bag. But mine won't be done until after the panel, so as soon as that's done, I'm gonna come back and get it done. In the best of ways, those shoes too. Yes, bitch, work, work. Give it to me, you got this. Yes, face, body. No, I'm just kidding. To acknowledge how I'm sitting right now. That's my leg. That looks so weird. But yeah, I'm trying to like save a bunch of seats. Where are my friends? I don't know.
Those beautiful curves that you have and making you look more than feminine and sexy. The fabric is just yummy to wear. You wear it, it fits, it feels incredible.
stretch skinny. Who's bought a super stretch skinny jean? Okay, a lot of you have not. We're going to talk about that. Because they're amazing. She's wearing them, I'm wearing the holiday version, but we love the Bryant blazer. We think this is going to be a real icon for the house.
So some of you may have seen Melissa actually wore really feminine, beautiful, and had an amazing fit, sex appeal. There's a slightly translucent mesh which you also have here.
Plus size figure, and looking at the Lane Bryant images, I'm not seeing that representation there. So my question is, when we don't have that hourglass figure, because it's like I love that I have some people who kind of look like me, but there's still that like, well, I still don't look like her kind of feeling that I have when I see this house.
Struck a chord. So, you know, we are for all. We go up to a size 28. We talk about this internally on all of our big ideas. We fit up to a size 28. We have 411 panels where we invite every body shape in and we try things on. Every single month we have at least 300 people trying things on. So if you're in the Columbus area, you're welcome to join that panel. You know, I think that the more we can have people like you know, come forward and model and say, I want to be a part of this campaign, and we can, you know, have access to you, you know, the more the merrier. We would love to see, my sister, like I said, is a 24. I would love to see her, you know, in a campaign. So I think bring it on, and to what was happening Friday night with Emmy and talking about the industry change, you know, we really need the whole change to happen. So we need models coming from agency, etc., you know, at those 24, 28, etc. So we would love to. It's a great pushback for us, and we appreciate the challenge.
Ourselves and really being able to celebrate what gorgeous, spectacular style and fashion looks like in every shape and in every size, and every opportunity is an opportunity to reaffirm that.
I'm going to keep this really short. We now bring you Emmy-nominated actress from the hit TV show This Is Us, Miss Chrissy Metz. What do you do?
Y'all, I don't put on a bra. I lay around in pajamas, probably read, watch a lot of Netflix, catch up on, you know, shows I haven't been able to see. But I really try not to even go outside. Yeah.
Most plus size women have a body story. Either they've been plus size their whole life or they've gained weight later in life. What's your body story?
Y'all, my body story, I've been chubby since I sort of can remember. Remember my mom made dresses for me because I couldn't fit into cute little clothes when we lived in Japan, where I sort of grew up. My dad's in the Navy, and I have a picture of like a belt that was basically elastic. That's not a belt. That's not a belt. But okay. And I don't know. I mean, food was sort of love in my family, and it was what we did when we were upset. We ate when we were happy, when we get together, because it's Saturday, because the game's on, whatever. So, I don't know, I've always been a chubby little girl, and I didn't really know what the difference was until, of course, I had thin friends who were very different. But I would borrow their accessories, because I couldn't wear their clothes. That's okay. So yeah, I've been chubby since I can remember.
What song or songs do you have completely memorized?
everything. It's pretty obnoxious, but I'm like a walking jukebox. So, and if somebody says, even if we're working on set and someone says like, you know, oh, he's tiny, I'm like, hold me close, so tiny. Everything just rolls. I'm like, focus, it's really obnoxious. I'm working on it. I love music, and I sort of would speak instead of, like, I mean, I would sing instead of speak, and it's, I gotta sort it out. There's a lot going on.
I'm an actress, and was your weight ever a factor for you?
Yeah, you know, I think when you stand out, when you're trying to fit in, and being a plus size woman, I was like, oh my gosh, I can never do it, and if I do it, I'm gonna be the butt of every joke. Who cares? I don't care.
Yes!
And it was also something that I really enjoyed, and I could be a different person when I could relate to their stories, and then I can then, you know, tell the story. And for me, not being understood in a lot of ways, I thought, oh, acting could be this thing that I had to relate to people and to feel acceptance when maybe my own self-acceptance was a little sketchy. And it wasn't really until I moved to LA that it was either you lose weight or you're going to be a plus size girl, and that's all there really is. And that was 13 years ago. So it was really like you're a size 0 or you don't have a job. So I didn't really have a job, and I became my agent's assistant, and yeah, and I was a talent agent, and that evolved, and well, it was wonderful, but it was like watching your boyfriend take another woman out every day. So that was tricky. But now that I feel like art is starting to actually imitate life, there are of course roles being written, but it took a minute, and I'm so glad that I stayed around, because for some time I didn't want to. But I never thought like, oh, I can't do this. I never thought, oh, my weight's gonna hold me down, or I can't be successful in what I really want to do, because I feel like you're never given a vision without a provision. And if it's placed upon your heart, like it's what you're supposed to do. Right?
Yes!
Like when I think about it, I was like, you know, you get a little discouraged, but it never felt like, oh, this is insurmountable. Like I always felt somewhere deep down that it was going to happen. Thank God. Thank God.
Do you think of yourself as confident? Do you consider yourself a confident person? You can answer yes or no. And what does confidence mean to you or look like to you either way?
Wow, that's such a loaded question. My friends and I always discuss confidence, especially being an actress. You have to humbly own a room. You know, I know that I'm no better than anyone else. I just have a different job. And so I try to remain in that space where we're here to learn, to grow, to teach, to evolve for everyone. And that when I enter a room, I get to learn. I get to hopefully teach and inspire, and I get to be encouraged, you know. It's one of those things where confidence for me is really trust in yourself. And so every time you show up for yourself, you then put a little deposit in your like self-confidence bank, right? Right? And deceivable acts create self-esteem. So when you treat people well and it's cyclical, then that comes back to you, and then you can continue to be more confident, right? So that for me has nothing to do with the size I wear or what I look like, where I come from, any of that. So yeah, confidence is really like trust in yourself.
Jessie and I talk about that a lot.
Yeah.
I feel like as plus size women who put ourselves out there on the internet or whatever the case may be, the "you're so confident" comment. And it's kind of like, what does that even mean?
Yeah. What? Am I not allowed to be?
Right.
I shouldn't be?
I always say, is this a backhanded compliment?
Yes.
Like, is this, like, what's really...
What are you trying to say?
Yes.
Yeah.
And sometimes it almost feels like if I look like you, I wouldn't be confident.
Yes.
But good for you for doing it.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So I love your definition of it that has nothing to do with outward appearance.
No, it
all
doesn't.
about what you're putting out there. And I think also with like all the different ways all of us kind of see what goes on when it comes to like body shaming and things like that. The idea of just putting good out there and waiting for it to come back. I feel like you're in a room like this, it feels like that.
Yeah.
Being next to you feels like that.
Same.
That's amazing.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, same. But yeah, I think because we're not encouraged, we're not taught. It's always we're not good enough, we're too much of this, not enough of that, which is so crazy. Because we all want the same thing. Why are we tearing each other apart to get there? I don't understand that. Right? You know, I think sometimes we want to lash out because our ego is bruised or our feelings are hurt. And there are people who really try to, make me feel a certain kind of way sometimes, especially I'm the social of the media. But then I realized, like, oh, like, hurt people do hurt people. And that's not what I want to give back to them, so I don't engage. And it's hard because your feelings are hurt, and I'm like, oh, you don't even know me. I'm good. Keep it moving, keep it scrolling.
Yeah.
This question a couple times, and I think that there's so many things. I think I would say, like, just do it. Like, just try. For me, it was always like, I'm not gonna try to lose weight because if I can't lose 100 pounds overnight, I ain't doing it. Right? Forget it. You know, or I can never be an attorney because I can't go through whatever. Like, just try. And like, showing up for yourself is sometimes the lesson. And showing up for yourself is sometimes all that is meant to be and meant to happen. And then of course you can keep it moving. But until you show up for yourself and you do the first step, because I think that is always the hardest part. Also in the 20s, it was like, don't call him back. Don't call him back. He does not deserve you. He doesn't. You're smarter and prettier and like, what? Right? Love somebody. I think that I was searching so desperately for validation externally, which is the craziest part and not the way to go, because it's, of course, beauty and confidence is an inside job, and, you know, just having self-love starts, you know, within. And so in the 20s, don't call him back. Don't call him back.
So this is, I don't know, I would say like part 2 of not being one of the cool kids, because there is a platinum like glam swag bag kind of thing going on back there, and that's where both of the Amandas and Crystal are over there. And I was trying to like mosey my way on in. I got in, and then they were like, "Can I see your pass?" And I was like, "Okay." And then they proceeded to show me the way out. So here we are. But at least my makeup looks good, so at least there's that, right? Yay! So you're only allowed 1 or 2 initials, so I chose JR for JessieRetro, as you guys know. You like? We're at the after party, guys. I didn't get a chance to. It's not a CurvyCon party until everybody rocks the runway. So anyways, I didn't get a chance to show you guys my outfit change. Here it is. For all those trolls talking shit about how this top wouldn't look good and won't fit, bitch, it fits. Sorry, I just like yelled bitch. Like, accidentally insulted somebody. We're at the after party right now, and everybody's outside, but well, my friends are outside, but I wanted to come in here because this is where the party's like.
I got you. They'll do it.